Hey, how's it going everyone? It is Only here, welcome back to another video, of course, as always. Kind of a little quick video today I figured I'd do talking about Gamescom's opening night live that was kind of been announced before, but today we really got like some details on what we can kind of expect for their opening night live. For those that don't know, Jeff Keighley's going to be hosting kind of like an opening night ceremony full of announcements and updates on games you already know about and stuff, and it should be a pretty cool time. It's going to be happening down on Monday, August 19th, 11 a.m. Pacific time, and then you guys can convert it like 2 p.m. Eastern and like later in the night for Europe, probably like around 7 p.m. and stuff. So yeah, it should be a pretty cool show. I'm not expecting too much, but I do feel like there's a chance for some stuff to be shown there. And that's kind of what today's video is to talk about, kind of talking about what we can see there and just go over everything that we know. So Jeff Keighley tweeted out today, more than 15 game publishers will premiere new content and make announcements during Gamescom's opening night live. An exciting show is coming together for Monday, August 19th. Hope you could tune in and watch the stream. Alongside this tweet, he also announced that Hideo Kojima is like the first person there confirmed. He's going to be showing off something for Death Stranding. Now, yeah, I guess I'll talk about Death Stranding first because this is the only thing we really have confirmed in terms of like an actual game that's going to be there. Death Stranding will be there. I'm hoping that we get some kind of gameplay segment. Now, that's probably the biggest thing that I've kind of complained about Death Stranding so far, is that we've gotten so many cinematics, and the gameplay that we have seen has been very vague, and ultimately I haven't really been convinced on the gameplay side of things. Ultimately, like, I'm going to buy Death Stranding and I'm looking forward to it for the story main reasons and stuff, but I'd like to see like a little gameplay mission or something in terms of like what we'll actually be doing when we get our hands on the game in November. So here's hoping it's not another cinematic. I'm hoping that we get some kind of gameplay demo, and yeah, pretty exciting. Yeah, looking forward to it. Of course, as always, kind of to be expected because Hideo Kojima and Jeff are really good friends, and yeah, cool to see them back together again, I guess, and looking forward to that. Alongside that, I guess I'll run over the quick list of publishers and developers that are pretty much confirmed to be showing up there and showing off new content and stuff. 2K, Activision, Bandai Namco Entertainment, Bungie, Capcom, Electronic Arts, Epic Games, Google Stadia, Koch Media, Deep Silver, I don't know the first one, Private Division, Sega, Square Enix, Sony Interactive Entertainment, THQ Nordic, Ubisoft, and Xbox Game Studios, and that's not it apparently. So going around that quick list of names, obviously there's some big ones there. Sony's going to be there, which, yeah, Sony's been in Gamescom in the past. They haven't actually done a conference since like 2013, and yeah, they'll be here. The thing about Sony is I'm not sure if Death Stranding falls into that. Like, they kind of announced the whole Death Stranding thing as Hideo Kojima's kind of like announcement thing. It's always kind of weird. I'm not sure if Sony Interactive Entertainment is going to only be there for Death Stranding. I'm going to actually kind of predict some stuff later on in this video because I'm going to go down the quick list. Real quick, I do want to note that Jeff Keighley actually went on Reset Era to talk about, this whole entire show a little bit more. He said that the runtime will be a little bit under 2 hours, which is quite a long show. And he also said we got some great stuff lined up for the show. Just to set expectations now, there'll be some brand new game announcements and surprises, but lots of new content for highly anticipated games coming this year and in 2020. So immediately already you can kind of tell that this is going to be more of a show to kind of give updates on games. Like, Jeff Keighley in the past has like kind of been notable for like saying world premieres and stuff, and this is a lot more focused on kind of updates on games that we already know about with like a few surprises sprinkled in. So I do want to say that, for people expecting like E3 level announcements, that's not what we're going to get here. I mean, maybe we'll be lucky and maybe we'll get something that we don't expect, but to be honest, there's like a lot of, venues that are still to come, and like, yeah, we still have the Game Awards later this year, and I'm sure like we're not going to get everything in this thing, obviously. And yeah, seems like everyone's going to be there, which is pretty cool, except for Nintendo. But Nintendo's going to be at, their September Direct. They're going to do their own thing in September. And yeah, Nintendo does what Nintendo does, honestly. Real quick, let's just go over like the list of publishers and stuff. So 2K. Immediately when I think of 2K, I really want BioShock 4. I don't think it will be here. I'm pretty sure 2K is going to be here just for Borderlands 3. Maybe we'll get like a launch trailer or some more information about that game. I mean, didn't just like people have been like saying online that they just played 4 hours of the game at like a, an event. So yeah, it's probably going to be Borderlands 3. Maybe we get something like, maybe we get something extra, but to be honest, that's probably Borderlands 3. A lot of this stuff is probably going to be talking about games that are coming out in literally a month's time here. I'm sure a lot of these September games are going gold now in August, so that's to be expected. So yeah, 2K, I'm probably expecting just Borderlands 3. Activision's actually an interesting one. I feel like we'll get the world premiere, hopefully, of Call of Duty's Modern Warfare campaign. Now, this is something I've really wanted to see for a while now. We've been seeing multiplayer lately. They just showed off the multiplayer last week. I believe developers have been saying that we're going to get campaign, gameplay soon. Seeing that Activision will be here, this makes sense to me. We might get something like campaign gameplay here, and that'd be pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Bandai Namco, I'm not really sure what they'd show off. I'm not really in the know with a lot of their games. They do a lot of different games that I play, like Dragon Ball and stuff, so I'm not going to really comment on that. Bungie, I'm sure they're going to show Shadowkeep or something. That recently got delayed to October 1st, I believe. Capcom, now, what I want to say is DMC5 DLC. I expected that at E3 and we didn't get it because the game did sell pretty well. Honestly, they're probably going to show off Monster Hunter Iceborne, the DLC expansion. That's supposed to be as big as a full game. Yeah, that's going to be coming out in September, so that's probably what they're going to be showing off, but I'm hoping we get something extra. I wouldn't expect any game announcements from them because they would have probably done it at E3 if anything, and just, yeah, they have Monster Hunter coming out, so that seems like what they'd be focusing on, so I want to get your expectations too high, but then again, who knows, I'm not really one to comment on that, but I say the best we get is probably like a DMC5 DLC. That'd be good enough for me, but I'm expecting honestly Monster Hunter DLC, just more information on that. Electronic Arts, I mean, what do they have coming out later this year? Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, maybe they show off more of that, I don't know. That's kind of just easy like that. Epic Games, they'll show off something for Fortnite, or maybe more PC game acquisitions. That's going to make people pissed online. Google Stadia, I think they have like a Stadia Direct they just announced today that's going to be going on that day, or Stadia Connect actually. Yeah, I mean, new game announcements, maybe they team up with other publishers. I mean, haven't they been throwing cash at many publishers? Wouldn't be surprised to see more there. Yeah, nothing I can really predict there. Deep Silver will pass on, Private Division will pass on. Sega, I think Sega announced today, or at least it's been reported on, that Sega will be announcing an unannounced AAA game at Gamescom, so this is definitely probably where it would be actually at. In terms of what that is, I'm not sure honestly. I mean, Sega owns Atlas, which I really want to see SMT5 for, but that's not unannounced and stuff, so who knows, hopefully that'll be a cool surprise there. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Sega will do, but looking forward to it nonetheless. Square Enix, I really want to see more Final Fantasy VII Remake. Honestly, that's what I want, but don't Square Enix also own Life is Strange 2? It could be something as small as that with a new episode trailer or something. I'm pretty sure they're not finished with their 5 episodes or something yet. But ultimately I'm not sure. They also have the Avengers game, but we just saw that at Comic-Con last month, so I kind of doubt that. Now, Sony Interactive Entertainment, this is the one I want to talk about because, yeah, obviously we know Death Stranding will be here, but if they do something more, what could it possibly be? Concrete Genie just recently got a release date and more information, so that's kind of crossed out. What other game do they have besides Medieval? Medieval is maybe one they show off there, but not many people are really excited for that. I mean, it's a remake and stuff, so maybe this is the venue to show it at, but honestly, I really hope we get to see something for Last of Us Part 2. I feel like it's due time. I've been saying, I think we'll see something this month in August, and we did get original Last of Us trailer back in Gamescom of 2012 before the game came out in 2013, so Last of Us did get a Gamescom trailer. Then again, that's when Sony was a lot more, present at Gamescom, and they haven't really done anything lately. I mean, Naughty Dog does have a good relationship with Jeff Keighley. They've done a lot of stuff with Game Awards in the past before PlayStation Experience was a thing. So honestly, if I had to give it percentage-wise, I think maybe we'll get a 30% chance of seeing something here. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting maybe a release date here. Either way, it's going to be very close. People are saying Outbreak Day, maybe. I feel like we're within a month now before we hear about The Last of Us Part 2. It's just been too quiet, and yeah, we're due for time, and especially with the rumors that that game's coming out in February of 2020. We're due, and maybe we'll see it here. I'm hoping we see it here. Kind of funny that Sony's going to be here at Gamescom, but they weren't at E3. But yeah, besides that, not sure what else they could show. There was a rumor of a Ratchet & Clank game from Insomniac being developed, so maybe we'll see that. But honestly, that could be a state of play. We don't really know what Sony's doing. Sony's kind of really unpredictable right now. Everyone was saying the next state of play will have Concrete Genie, and then Concrete Genie just got information out of nowhere. And state of play has been dead for a couple months, and we haven't really heard about it in a while. So who knows what Sony will do, but yeah, hopefully they'll do something decent in size. And I don't even know if we have PSX confirmed for this year. I don't think we do, so yeah. THQ Nordic, didn't they announce that SpongeBob kind of remaster or something? Yeah, they have a lot of smaller games they're working on. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll probably see some updates on those kind of games. Ubisoft will probably get an update on maybe Watch Dogs 3, but most likely it's probably going to be Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I think. Breakpoint coming out in October, so yeah, not really looking forward to that game, honestly, but we'll probably see it there. And Xbox game status. Now, Xbox is no surprise because Xbox has been doing their Gamescom thing in general in the past couple years, and they haven't really been that big, but they've had like some small announcements in them, so we'll probably see the same there. I don't see them going too hard. I mean, Xbox and Sony are two companies that are probably going to be, holding off until next year when they do their big next-gen push, so not expecting too much from the big two, but who knows. Honestly, I'm just really hopefully we'll get some cool surprises and stuff we don't know about. Again, Last of Us 2 is probably like the big notable game that we might get an update on, or Ghost of Tsushima. But then again, Sony likes to do their own thing, and they're probably not gonna lie, they're probably just gonna do their own tweet where they announce, Last of Us 2 is like getting a release date like they did with Death Stranding and stuff. So who knows? I will say I'm gonna live stream this probably, 2 weeks from yesterday actually. So less than 2 weeks until this whole thing. Opening Night Live, this is like their first thing they've ever done really, in terms of like this kind of show. So yeah, ultimately expectations, we don't really know what to expect here. So yeah, we'll just have to watch it and see what the show turns out to be. Again, it's going to be a little bit under 2 hours, and I'll be live streaming it over on twitch.tv/OnlineZhD. Make sure to go give it a follow. I've actually been live streaming lately, and I've been playing through Alan Wake and, preparation for Control, so make sure to go check that out. Of course, it's in the link as always, and yeah, I guess besides that, leave me your predictions, of course, in the comments down below. What do you guys think we'll see here? Are you expecting anything big? What are some few surprise announcements that you'd like to see, and just ultimately, yeah, keep your expectations down, but also, it's fun to speculate. Have some fun in the comments down below. Just, yeah, I really hope we get something on Last of Us Part 2. Just really want something on that game. That being said, I've been online. I'll make sure to see you guys on next stream or video. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, and take care.